What is up, guys? Welcome back to Motorsports RX, or welcome here if you're new. Today we're going to be doing a motor mount on the Suzuki. Why, you might ask?
So much torque, the chassis twisted coming off the line.
That's because this one has become Bluetooth. As you can see, I can't push it out with one finger. Anyway, oh, there it goes. So we're doing Bluetooth motor mount removal and install of new non-Bluetooth motor mounts. But anyways, guys, this is just an opportunity that I've had. It arose, and I wanted to put a video out for y'all before the end of the year. So, and I've got a little something special. So hey, cue the new intro.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed.
The first thing you want to do when you're messing with these motor mounts is got to turn the camera around, but you've got to support the engine of some sort, because when you take the motor mount away, it's just going to drop, and you don't want that to happen. So you got to put a jack or something underneath it to support the engine. I'll show you that here shortly, and then we're going to get the old one out. The place that I'm going to use in particular is going to be the transmission, which is on the other side of this cross member here. You can use the oil pan. I don't really recommend it, but if you do this regardless, you need to use a block of wood so that you don't muff up the bottom of your engine, because that will very, very well happen. Might need a couple blocks. It's not calling on rain yet, but it's going to start raining right as soon as I start this project. Granted, I'm under the carport, so there's that, but and you don't want to put a bunch. You're just holding the weight of the motor. That's all you're doing. You can see, you can't really tell, but it's starting to rain. So, granted, and we're under the carport, so that helps. But yeah. All right, so now I'm about to show you where your, I thought that was my motor mount. Where your motor mount, which one we're working on today, and where it's located, and what you got to do, what bolts you got to take out. So hold please, and I'm gonna show you guys that. So we're working on this motor mount here, the top. That's the front, not top, the front motor mount. You've got that bolt right there, and two bolts right in there somewhere. If you can see them on camera, I can't see it right now, but yeah, got 3 bolts total, and you'll have your old one out. So let's get to that. Start with this top bolt, and we're gonna see if we can get it out from the top. It's just a little bit easier, maybe. By the way, in case you were curious, in case you were curious or needed to know, all 3 of these are a 14mm bolt or nut. So just so you know. Got it, I got it. Yes, I did. I was a good boy. Hell, it might be easier to get this from the bottom. Ouch.
Better make sure I put this stupid thing in lefty-loosey. I was in righty-tighty. Figure story of my life. Should be going one way and I'm just going the other. Yeah, I think this is gonna be easier to grab from the bottom. But I think, I'm gonna see if I can break it loose from up top, like so. All right, we got her broke loose. Now we're gonna go down and work on getting her out, because I think just pulling it out of the bottom is gonna be the easiest. I thought doing it from up here was gonna be easier, but it's not. But I got it broke loose, so let's hop down there and get to ratcheting. All right, I need that extension in a minute. Watch this light that I have up here be blinding me. Oh, not quite. Cool beans, said the bean man. Ooh. Well, dagnum, I need that little extension. The little nubby. Call her little stubby. Little nubby stubby. What size is that? That's a 10. I know it is. It's gotta be. We're pulling this out of our way. That's gotta be a 10 millimeter. If it's not, then if it ain't a 10 millimeter, I'll go buy a lottery ticket. Nope, I'm not going to buy a lottery ticket. I'm saving my money, boys. I wish I had one of them little speed ratchet thingy. You know them ones, it looks like this, but you could just put a button in. I want one of those. If anybody wants to buy me one of those for Christmas, I will not complain. DeWalt preferably, just because that's all the batteries I have. Oh my God, this thing is freaking toasted, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so bad. I'm golly. Daggone. Wait till y'all see this thing. Well, you're gonna see it in the beginning of the video, but just wait till you see this thing in depth. All right, let's go snatch this baby out the roof. On today's episode of Motorsports RX, we're changing a motor mount. Why, you might ask? This one's become Bluetooth. How does this happen?
So much torque, the chassis twisted coming off the line.
Sheer horsepower and lead-footedness. But on a serious note, this thing must have literally catastrophic. Like it's clean, like come clean off of the inside in there. But yeah, I heard it. I heard a noise a while back, like a week or two ago, and I'm like, something's not right. And so the other day, I had the car up and I was testing some things, testing the transmission mount, transmission mount, and some other things that I thought it might have been. And
I noticed, I was like, why is the car rocking, or the engine rocking? Because I had the video camera up. So I switched to this front motor mount, cue this video. And that's how we're here today. Now we're just waiting on the new one to show up. I think this was caused by a little bit of lead-footedness on my part because I like the sound it makes when my foot's in the floor. So there's that. But being that it's so clean, it makes me want to think that it could have been just like a catastrophic failure on the motor mount's part. Because it's, I mean, baby, it is clear, as smooth as a baby's bottom. Look at that. So I'm glad I caught it when I did, because this is something that could really, it can snowball into worse things if you just let it go. But I'll come back to y'all shortly when our new motor mount gets here, and then we'll do some more talking. All right, so first of all, I'm gonna apologize because, you know, we just took out the old one. Well, I didn't show you guys me taking out the old one. So, because I was trying to use this new little thing I've had it for a while, I just never use it, and I forgot to hit record. So the new one showed up that's not Bluetooth, and we're about to pop this baby girl back in here. But yeah, I apologize for that. I just now realized it because I was, you know, editing while I was waiting on this new part to show up, and but yeah. Anywho, it's not that difficult. I'll show you just here in a second, and we'll go from there. So basically, I just put the new one in here just to show you guys what, I mean, once you get it loose, you get the nuts and stuff all out. I mean, you just grab it and pull her out. That's, I mean, it's that simple. But yeah, it's not too hard. So there you guys go. I gotta set you guys up. I'm not using that little device anymore because it screwed my filming up a little bit. So let's get to this, and we'll get this knocked out and be done. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm a little rusty, I feel, on my YouTubing. Plus it's just been, you see, it's nasty, it's cold, there's no racing going on. So I apologize. Plus I've been working on myself, but I apologize. I'm gonna try my best to start making more content as much as I can. But let's get down here and put this baby back in. All right, so now we're just gonna go reverse of what we did before. We're gonna put in the bottom bolts first. Put in these bottom bolts. Put them in by hand first. Can't see anything. Got it started by hand. Get this started by hand. Man, that rain's coming in, and that temperature has, according to, you know, the weather, that says that it's going up, but it doesn't feel like it. There we go. All right. Gotta hit it with the German type, baby. Gotta hit it with that Guten type. All right, so hold on. One thing that could happen to you if you're doing this, I don't know that I'm gonna have an issue with it today, but sometimes, and my jack leaks a little bit, so there's that. But sometimes on your top bolt there, sometimes it will not be lined up as good as that. I'm very fortunate, or we're just gonna say I'm that good, because it makes me feel better. But if it's not lined up, all you got to do is you just take your jack, lower it or raise it just ever so slightly until you get it lined up, and then you slide your bolt through and you're good to go. Let's work on that bolt. Dude, oh my gosh, I'm starting to get so cold. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, like butter, baby, like butter. Oh yeah, we Gucci bandana now. Gucci bandana. We gotta hit this one with a German tight too, and we'll be done. Already. Well, no, we gotta put this plastic piece back up, and then we'll be done. Yeah. Ta-da! There's that. Now we got to put our little 10 mils back in over here. This is my aerodynamic NASCAR diffuser right here, baby. This thing right here is rated up to 200 miles an hour. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Get them all down snug. Boom. Okay. And there's your motor mount. Before we get to the outro, because it slipped my mind, thank y'all for 1,300 subscribers. We're at 1,302, so I never would have thought I would have gotten this far. I just wanted to thank y'all before the end of this video. Thank you so much for 1,302 subscribers. I love each and every one of y'all. We're all like a big motorsports family that has to have this crap in order to stay sane. So anyway, back to outside where it's nice and cold and I'm not editing in my room in the warm. But yeah, anyway, back to that. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Peace out. First of all, guys, I want to start by saying this right here wasn't rocket science. Anybody could do this if you're just slightly mechanically inclined. Lastly, if you're watching this video, thank you so very much for watching. I've been wanting to get back out to filming. Just so happened this happened. And here we are today. I'm making this video. Guys, when I'm uploading this, Christmas is just in a few days. So I hope each and every single one of y'all have a very, very, very Merry Christmas. Count those blessings, because none of us are promised to see tomorrow. Always be kind to somebody, because you never know what somebody's going through. That could be you one day. And I promise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.